first island challenge was to cross the sand dunes and get our vehicle to the other side of the island, where we would find the beach which would serve as our highway to San Lazaro. We crossed the dunes via the Camino de Cardboard, a passage through the sand that's been embedded with chunks of cardboard, plastic, wood, and other discarded materials in order to provide greater wheel traction. After making it across to the firm, moist sand of Playa San Lazaro, we paused to congratulate ourselves for succeeding in the sand dune challenge. Like proud parents at a graduation, we took photos of our jet black four-wheel drive SUV and felt invincible. In the waves, we noticed the wreckage of a boat. On the beach, we noticed the wreckage of another jet black four-wheel drive SUV. This discovery had a sobering effect on our celebratory mood, and we decided that it might be best to get off the beach as quickly as possible and focus on our goal of reaching San Lazaro. Playa San Lazaro is immense, stretching for more than 25 miles of flat freeway before giving way to the rocky San Lazaro Mountains. It's a beach known for being a necropolis, a collection point for dead marine animals, which, due to prevailing currents and winds, wash ashore here. During our drive down Playa San Lazaro, we passed the remains of dolphins, sea lions, and turtles. Of course, we also saw scavengers feeding on the San Lazaro smorgasbord of corpses. At one point, we even encountered the skeletal remains of the largest animal ever to exist on planet Earth, a blue whale. Carlos and I thought that one of the vertebrae would make a great accessory for the Jeep. So I put down some sticky putty on the hood, and we mounted our new San Lazaro hood ornament. Unfortunately, when we started moving, the whalebone proved to be too heavy for the sticky putty, and it broke from its mooring. Gary and I returned the vertebrae to the boneyard, while Carlos assessed the damage for a possible auto body repair referral. We made up for the time we'd lost looking at the whale bones by increasing our speed to around 60 miles an hour. While driving down the beach, Carlos surprised us by saying that we would be spending the night at the San Lazaro lighthouse. Up until hearing this, we were expecting to camp in a tent somewhere in the San Lazaro Mountains, using the Jeep as a windblock. As we continued cruising along, we noticed that there were hundreds of thousands of red pelagic crabs washed up on the beach. Carlos said that he thought these crabs would make good bait for fishing, so we pulled over to collect some. Most of the crabs were dead, and Carlos was looking for live ones. What he found was one with an attitude.
Hey, what about Fear Nothing? Jeez.
After Carlos had proven his manhood by catching crabs, we left the beach and headed inland. We had reached the base of the San Lazaro Mountains. Somewhere along the way, we took a wrong turn and ended up in the fishermen's encampment. At first, we thought that this might be a bad thing, dropping in on them unexpectedly. But when we realized that we were arriving just as the fishermen were bringing in their lobster catch, we thought that we could turn this into a good thing. We picked out 3 fat ones to go, and the fishermen gave us directions on how to get to the lighthouse, explaining that we needed to veer left when we came to the fallen tree that had a trunk as thick as a Mexican woman's waist. Once again we were on our way, this time with happy thoughts of fresh lobster dinners ahead. Eventually, the lighthouse came into view. To me, it looked more like a temple than a lighthouse. We were expecting to have the lighthouse all to ourselves, but were surprised to find out that we weren't going to be alone. More surprising still was that this lighthouse inhabitant wasn't human. And most surprising of all was that its claws would be lunging toward me through the open window of my Jeep before I had even opened the door to get out.